So it finished 1-1 today against Brighton for us. What's your thoughts on the game?
I mean,
why are you holding off, mate? It was shit. With the ref was dodgy, mate. You can say it. Can't you say it?
Yeah, I mean, he was a really fucking frustrating referee, to be honest. I mean, it felt like every time one of their players went down, crack
there's
on.
an expression for it. The referee is a wanker. The referee is a wanker. I mean, come on, mate. How many brown envelopes did you need to see? Do you mean he did it? Did you not see with the rice bit? Did you saw the rice bit with the rice bit? He takes him off. The ref thinks, oh gosh, my brown envelope's fallen out. He picks it up and then he comes over and he books and sends off rice. I saw the brown envelope. You saw the brown envelope. Everyone saw it. Dodgy ref, mate. Dodgy ref, mate.
So many 50-50, anything basically that was a close call. He was just giving to them.
Yeah.
But you were talking about 50-50. There's not even 50-50. 70-30.
In the last,
and he gives it to them.
In the last couple of minutes of the game, there was after we had a counter attack and they sort of won it. There was a 50-50 on the edge of our box, or their box, sorry. And free kick. You're like, what the hell? It was a front-on 50-50 challenge, and
I have now decided I would like to be a referee, so I can now become a millionaire, mate. And have a swimming pool and a Ferrari, mate, because that's blatantly what you get, mate. Look at that.
I was speaking to someone earlier about this, but like normally in a job, if you do a bad job, you get a first warning, second warning, and you're gone. With the referees, it doesn't happen. They'll just put them down to a lower league for a game or two, then they come back, or they might miss a game or two. They still get paid. Right, there's no accountability for their performance levels. And
you've got to start your accountability during the game, mate. And they got a ref, and they got 4. They've got 4 or 5, and they've got the substitute one in case someone gets injured.
Yeah,
mate, you're watching that game and you go, okay, mate. All right, you've had your brown envelopes, mate.
Yeah,
change him. Just almost as if there's an injury to that ref. You just change him. Everyone could see it.
Yes.
The Brighton fans could see it. They were having a party. Did you not hear them singing? The referee's a Brighton man.
but they look, the PGML, who fucking control the referees though, are like, it is literally almost like a cartel. Like they are almost untouchable. Like they do not want to be open to any criticism. It feels like any time there is, they just kind of close ranks. And
like they don't even come out and explain themselves. We've seen other sports, they live explain it. But in football, it's not even, if you can't do it live, why don't you come out afterwards? You should be made to come out and face the media and say, I made this decision. I sent Declan Rice off for this reason. You have to justify it to us. Like, what did he do?
What's he going to do?
So harsh.
That's the catch, though, isn't it? The problem with us, if you're doing something dodgy, are you going to then come and tell us? We saw it. I've got to confess, I wasn't actually watching it live. But I was watching it live, but I was watching it on the TV screen. And I was actually not back in with them laws, And then I had to come back and tell them, I saw it. I saw the replays. I saw it all. So what are they going to do?
I was sitting in that corner, so it's right below me, right? So I saw it live, and the way their player kicked Rice, that is violent conduct.
Yes.
That is
what about the ref prior to that? The ref was running away. He was happy with Rice's tackle on the geezer, whoever the muppet was. He was all right with that. As he's running off, the geezer's gone, boom! And it was only then, watch the highlight program. It's only then that the ref suddenly like, oh, what's right there? Oh, look Rice.
But you see it time again, like the Wolves fucking player last week that brought them on the floor.
Thank God, last season. You almost killed me there, mate. Throw me on the down, mate. Come on, what I'll do to you.
If that is not, and they actually looked at that, they actually VAR'd that and decided that wasn't. Bruno Guimaraes last season.
Oh, Jesus, back,
but everyone watching that can see what that is.
Yeah, so again,
how is it the people that are paid and trained good money and supposedly know the rules and are paid to know the rules can't see that?
Yeah, so exactly. So that guy that's sitting in the VAR studios, he saw that kick, surely. Yeah, what is he watching? Why is he not telling the referee that was violent conduct? Go watch it.
Yes. You can't overrule the referee's decision, whether that new bizarre
look after each other.
Yeah.
No, the whole bizarre new one. That if the ref doesn't make the decision, you can't over the VAR. I don't even know the VAR bit, but you know that thing
it's
about
so bad,
they can't now overwrite his decision.
Yeah.
Unless he's not made a decision.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. I don't know about you, mate.
They need to improve it because we've got the best league in the world,
Yes.
best players here, but we do not have the best referees.
Completely. And how is it you watch like the Euros or the World Cup, and VAR's actually used pretty well in that, if you ask me. And like, I think this is not just Arsenal fans saying this, but it is a shambles in this country.
Mate, that digital thing they just had,
the best
mate.
league in the world, it's a shambles.
You know that digital one they just had in, was it the Euros? But that was impressive, I won't lie, mate. Because you could see these people going like that. And you see what I mean? They did almost like a wall. You remember, it's like a wall of light, and you could see like, okay, the tone's over or whatever. But mate, we got robbed today, mate. We got robbed.
We did, but I will say, with 10 men, it was I was very impressed with how we played. Actually,
10 men.
It was Brighton are a dangerous side, right? They're one of the best sides that will come here this season, and we looked reasonably solid. Obviously, they had a lot of pressure on us. We probably had the 2 best chances of the half still.
With 10 men against 11.
I can't fault what we did.
10 against 15. 11, 2 lines men, 1 ref, and the VAR man. That's 15 plays 10. Draw.
And I'm pretty sure we can still hold. I'm pretty sure we can still hold Howard Webb accountable for this somehow as well.
Yeah.
First half was a good start before the referee ruined the second half for us. But first half, went in at half time 1-0 up. Havertz scored a brilliant goal. Took it really well. He seems really confident now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk that we need a striker, but we saw Havertz come into the team as a striker last season, halfway through, get goals. He's started this season with a bang as well.
Yeah.
Already got a couple of goals. Do you think he's a player that can go on and get 20, 25 goals plus this season for us?
I mean, based on how he finished last season and what he's doing now, I don't see why not. And also, I know a lot of fans clamour for this, striker, but there are not many Haalands out there available. And I don't know who we signed right now that's better than Havertz in that position. Like, honestly, I really don't know who's out there that is.
I wasn't a Havertz fan, as you know. So a treacherous mate who sits with us, who was like, Havertz, I love him. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I've never been that much, but now I am. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. I can't see any better than him, mate. I can't see any better than him out there.
100%. I mean, yeah. He also brings a lot to the team beyond goal scoring. Like his hold-up play, some of his little flicks, some of his link play. And
he's got that physical presence.
Totally. And like the likes of Saka and Martinelli will also benefit from the way he plays as well. So, yeah.
He's delivered, mate. He's delivered, mate. 15. What did he get last season? 14 or 15.
Yeah. Goal scoring was not really a problem for us last year either. Like, I would be equally fine with us bringing in someone in a wide forward position, like in the long term. I know we've got Sterling on loan in the short term, but if
Sterling,
we get
I love him, mate,
or someone in one of the wide forward
Sterling can make it, I can make it, mate. There's still hope for me yet, mate.
So with Sterling, he's worked with Arteta before. We saw what a good player he was at Man City, and at Liverpool in his early days there, he was on fire there. That's why Man City bought him.
Quality, mate.
So he's a great player. Hopefully, Arteta can get him into that form, not the form he's about being at Chelsea. So hopefully, it will turn out to be a good signing for us.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we were clearly trying to bring in, I think, a wide forward. Like, if you look at the players we've let go, I do think that was the plan. That player probably wasn't available or it didn't happen. To get a player of his experience and quality, albeit he's dipped a bit lately.
But we also get to mug off the Chelsea.
100%. Chelsea are still paying more than half his wages. They're getting no fucking loan fee. Imagine if he comes to us and starts playing well. We will have the sheer lols of him banging in goals while Chelsea are still paying half his salary.
That is the
I honestly think it's win-win. I really do.
I'm with you on that, mate.
If it goes wrong, then he's just a bit of backup.
Well, how can it go wrong?
We're not paying that much money really. And if it goes well, the upside is just huge on all levels.
As long as it's not a William.
What?
William was a fifth column, by the way.
That was a dark time.
Do you agree, mate? William was a bit of a fifth column.
You know,
he just came to sort of like run interference, and then you see him afterwards. After he left us, he went back to playing well.
Yeah. Always has to troll us.
As long as Sterling ain't no Fifth Element, William, mate.
You know, we took a few players off Chelsea that didn't turn out good. Remember, Gallus was another one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I always forgot him.
Another one that did.
You know,
they took Cole. We got Gallus.
Yeah.
But it seems now it's not like we're taking Chelsea rejects. We're taking players that aren't doing well there. But
no. You say that. I disagree. You say that. We took Havertz. He was a Chelsea reject. It just turned out that he was fucking mustard. Sorry. It turned out he was mustard. Do you know what I mean? It turned out he didn't deliver for them. But he was another one of their rejects, mate. He's the only one who's actually worked out.
They are a bit of a basket case club, though, right? So I think anyone going there is you know, it's not an easy environment to go there and thrive right now.
Yeah, but that don't mean we have to run a charity and buy all that shit from them, mate. Do you know what I mean?
And there is a huge part of me, though, when I first heard the link, I was like, why are we helping them? Because I almost just want to see more chaos. But in the cold light of day, I think the whole thing makes a lot of sense.
But that deal does,
huge amount of sense.
Yeah, that deal. That's just for the fact that we're making them pay for us to beat them. That alone makes it worth it, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so I wanted to ask you your overall thoughts on the transfer window. Then, so we mentioned that we got Sterling in. We've seen that we got that goalkeeper yesterday as well, Neto on loan. We got Calafiore in.
Question. Whilst you go in, Neto. Who was he? Who is he? I know he's a goalkeeper from Bournemouth. I never heard of him before, by the way.
Yeah, so he's 35, so he's for the short term, just as a backup for Rea, from Brazil. I'm not seeing him play much. So,
Thank you. That's why I'm asking the question.
He has played in the Premier League, the Bundesliga, and if I'm not mistaken, La Liga.
Mate, you're thinking of a different Neto, mate. The one who plays for Wolves.
No. I'm not thinking of that.
All right.
This guy, he played for Juventus, I think.
He has.
Yeah.
He's played in most of Europe's big leagues.
So good backup.
Solid.
Yeah, we needed someone after Ramsdale going.
Okay.
And a loan.
So what about Karl Heinz?
He'll be third choice. I think he'll be third choice.
So why are we? Okay, fair enough. I don't know about that one.
I am more pro the Neto moves. I think that's relatively cheap. The other guy we were looking to bring in from Espanyol was like 30 million euros that they wanted. Right. That's nuts to spend on the number two. So that would be a
But other than that, mate, all the signings, mate, Calafiore, Mustard, Timber, our-class Timber's a new signing. Ketchup. Who's on mayonnaise, mate? Marino, I guess, but because he's injured.
So unlucky he got injured. Like it's 8 weeks.
But is he going to be a Timber? He gets injured and then gets the time to look and go.
But I honestly think overall we have done what we needed to do. Right? I mean, I would, definitely he wasn't happy. Arteta wasn't happy with his left back choices last season. Calafiore looks, kind of like our left-sided Ben White.
Yeah, but I mean, he's 6 foot plus.
Good on the ball. He will be better defensively than Zinchenko and better on the ball than Kiwior, who was playing a lot there last season. So I think that's an upgrade. Marino is a sensible signing.
In defence to Zinchenko and Kiwior, we've seen them deliver. Let's see Calafiore deliver.
Yeah.
Before we start mugging them off and going he's a hell of. He looks better. Everything's saying he's going to be better, but they did deliver. But
this transfer window was, I think, a lot about raising the level of our floor. Like, we have got rid of some of the players that were backups that were not quite good enough, and Arteta didn't trust. And I think the players we've brought in to the squad are all, Marino, Spanish international, Euro winner, Calafiore. Brilliant left back.
Quality player.
Like Sterling, I know he's had a dip.
I wish I had
like him. Top quality international player. So I really think it's good. I'm very happy.
Okay, great. So just one last question.
Out there.
Yeah, for sure. We saw many teams didn't really buy a lot of players. Financial fair play, apart from Chelsea. I don't know what's going on there. But So one last question, guys. Just
I'm still thinking of Calafiore's Barnet, by the way. I like his Barnet. I would like that Barnet. But anyway, go on. Sorry, mate.
Just one last question I wanted to ask you. I know it's a very small sample size. Only 3 games we played. But based on what you've seen so far, based on our squad now that it's our final squad that we're going to have until January, and based on what you've seen of other teams and how they're looking with their squads and how they've gone so far, how far do you think we can go in the Premier League this season?
Oh, mate, I'm already practicing my run round. Champion! Champion! Arsenal! 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 That answers that question, mate.
I am typically a pessimist, and this man's relentless optimism always scares me. I always think he's a curse. But I'm feeling it. I have to say, last season we're a point off City.
2.
I think our squad. I think our squad this season is stronger, and I don't think City are stronger than they were last year. So I have to say, maybe we have made gradual improvements year after year. We've come back. Like, surely we have to be optimistic.
Have we moved on our pessimistic, mate, here, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Let's come to the optimistic, mate, because that's not been optimistic. Mate, 2 points done, mate.
I was looping back round to be I'm optimistic.
Perfect.
I'm in the camp now.
If there is a World Cup soon, we would win it. We don't win it all, mate. Do you know what I mean? World Cup and European Cup, mate. Do you know what I mean? Far less the Champions League. Easy.